everyone, so this video is going to be a live swatch and review video of the OPI Grease collection. Grease as in Grease the movie. I love Grease the movie. I love all of the songs. It's a great movie and this collection's really fun, so let's get right into it. Okay, so this first polish is called Meet a Boy Cute as Can Be. And this one reminds me a lot of Essie Gelato, just from the bottle and already on the first coat. The color just to me seems very similar. But I am obsessed with this kind of lemon lime color. I think it's so gorgeous, especially for summer. And this formula seems to be pretty decent, just a little bit sheer and streaky, but nothing too bad. I think this one is just super pretty. So there's the first coat. So here's the second coat. And this one isn't horrible on the second coat. I think because it is a new polish, the formula is a little thin, so you might end up needing 3 coats depending on your application. I'm not sure. I mean, I think mine looks okay, so I think I'm going to leave it at 2 coats, but I can see where you definitely might need 3 if you're using a brand new bottle. So there is 2 coats of Meet a Boy Cute as Can Be. This one is called Frenchie Likes to Kiss. And this is a pretty lavender with some shimmer in there. This formula is a little on the thin side. A lot of times brand new polishes are. So it is a little bit sheer and just a tad streaky. But I love the overall color of this one. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So here is the first coat. So here is the second coat. And honestly, I think this one covers pretty nicely on the second coat. Again, I can totally see where you might end up needing 3, just depending on your application, how thin your coats are. But I think this one is good on 2 for me. It's such a pretty color. And I love the shimmer in there. I love shimmery polishes for summer because they look so gorgeous in the sun. So there is 2 coats of Frenchie Likes to Kiss. This orange cream polish is called Summer Lovin' Havin' a Blast, which is like my favorite lyric from that song. This one has a great formula. Covers super well on the first coat. I am going to do 2 just because that's what I always do, but honestly this one could be a 1-coater. I'm getting pumpkin spice vibes from this one, but also like sunset nail art vibes, so you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments below. But there's the first coat. So here is the second coat. And obviously this one covered completely on the first coat, so this one is just to make that color a little bit richer. So this one is really gorgeous, excellent formula. Definitely going to be great for some like sunset ombre nail art, so let me know if you want to see some of that. So there is 2 coats of Summer Lovin' Havin' a Blast. This bright fuchsia shade is called You're the Shade That I Want. And I cannot be the only one who's reading these polish titles and then getting all of the songs stuck in their head, because like right now I have all of the Grease songs stuck in my head. Anyway, this one has an incredible formula, completely a 1-coater, amazing. Honestly, do I even bother doing a second coat? I always like to do a second coat, but I feel like this one doesn't need it. But I'll probably do one anyway. But there's the first coat of You're the Shade That I Want, but excellent formula. Alright, so here's the second coat, even though this one didn't need it, and then the second coat really doesn't even change the color or make it deeper or anything, so completely a 1-coater. It also dries super fast. All these polishes have so far. But yeah, really great opaque creamy formula. Just a really gorgeous color for summer. I love nail polish colors like this. So there is 2 coats. This bright red shade is called Tell Me About It Stud. iconic line from the Grease movie. Excellent formula on this one. Basically completely opaque, but I will do a second coat just to show you. Honestly, OPI does a lot of reds, so not terribly unique for an OPI polish, but I mean this one is a really great staple red to have in your collection. If you are looking for a staple red, this is a great one to have. So there's the first coat. Alright, so here's the second coat of Tell Me About It Stud. And honestly, the second coat does make the color just a little bit darker, but I mean, you really don't need the second coat just because it is completely opaque on that first coat. Really, really great formula on this one. Dries really shiny, but of course, if you're going to wear this as a manicure, I would always recommend using a top coat, and for a red that is prone to staining, definitely a base coat. So there is 2 coats. This multi-dimensional glitter polish is called Danny and Sandy Forever. And this one, I can't tell if it's like a gray charcoal base or if it's more of like a dark blue or kind of a mix of both. It's kind of what I'm getting. And then some silver glitters. In the bottle, it almost looks like there's even some pink flashes in there. I'm not getting that on the nail, but yeah, this one is really pretty. Great formula for the first coat. I think this one will definitely cover in 2, but there's the first one. So here's the second coat of Sandy and Danny Forever. Or is it Danny and Sandy Forever? Let me look. Danny and Sandy Forever. Sorry. But here's the second coat. Definitely covers completely in 2. And I think on that second coat you can pick up a little bit more of those like fuchsia purple flashes as well as like the blue in there. So this polish has a lot of dimension to it. It's really, really pretty. I definitely love it. So there is 2 coats. This creamy pinky nude shade is called Hopelessly Devoted to OPI. And this one has a really nice formula on the first coat. Just a few streaks coming through, but I think this one is definitely going to be opaque in 2 coats. Really pretty natural color. I think it's complementing my skin tone really nicely. And I am quite pale, so if you are also quite pale, I think this one will look great on you. So there is the first coat. So here is the second coat of Hopelessly Devoted to OPI. This one does cover completely in 2 coats. Just a really nice creamy formula. I really like this shade, especially if you are going to be in a professional setting. I definitely think having nice natural colored nails, like a nude shade instead of something really bright. So I think this is a great choice for that. Just a really pretty color. So there is 2 coats. This polish is called Don't Cry Over Spilled Milkshakes, and it's a creamy cream polish. I don't really know what color I would call this because it's definitely not completely white. It's like just off-white, I would say. So it's like an off-white polish. This one is quite sheer and streaky on that first coat, so not really impressed with the formula on this one. But there's the first coat. So here is the second coat. And this one is still a little bit streaky even with the second coat, so I am going to do 3. Just so you can see what that complete color is, because I'm really not sure. Like, it almost looks a little bit like green. I don't know. You guys will have to tell me what you see in the comments below so I can know, but definitely an interesting shade. So there is 2 coats, and I'm going to do a third. Here is the third coat of Don't Cry Over Spilled Milkshakes, and this one is completely opaque with 3 coats. If this polish wasn't brand new, I definitely think it could be opaque in 2 coats, you know, once the formula gets a little bit thicker. Still not completely sure what this color is. It's just hard to describe because it's like a creamy off-white almost green. I don't know. Every time I look at it, it looks like something different, but there is 3 coats. This is like a Robin's Eggshell blue polish, and it's called Was It All Just a Dream? And this one, I can already tell, has a really great formula. And a really pretty color. I love colors like this. I think they're super pretty. And yeah, this one, definitely a really nice formula. A little bit streaky, but definitely will be opaque in 2 coats. So there's the first one. So here is the second coat. And as predicted, this one is completely opaque in 2, and it's just an amazing color. I really like it. It'll be really fun for some summer nail art, so definitely let me know in the comments below what kind of summer nail art you would like to see, because I am kind of uninspired right now, so I will need some of your inspiration. So there is 2 coats of Was It All Just a Dream? Alright, this polish is called Teal Me More, Teal Me More, and there is no way you don't have that song stuck in your head right now. This one is really, really rich and opaque on that first coat. Excellent formula. Again, I will do a second coat just to see, but honestly this one you could totally get away with as a 1-coater. I love teal polishes, so this one is really pretty. Here is the second coat. And a second coat really doesn't even change the color of this one because it basically is a 1-coater. Super fun polish. Don't really know what else to say. It's just a really great formula and a pretty color. So there is 2 coats of Teal Me More, Teal Me More. The final polish I have to share with you in this collection is called Chills Are Multiplying. And this is a pretty royal blue shimmer polish. It's got a jelly base with those blue shimmers in there. And this one is just a tad sheer, but I wouldn't say it's streaky. I think the formula does even itself out really nicely. And 2 coats is definitely going to build up this color. But there is the first coat. So here is the second coat. And this one definitely builds up really nicely to that dark rich color you see in the bottle. I just love those shimmers in there. Again, I love shimmery polishes for summer because they look gorgeous in the sunlight. And then you can like get distracted and just stare at your nails. You just get polish on the brush. There we go. But yeah, this one, really, really pretty, completely opaque in 2 coats. And just a really gorgeous color. That is it for my live swatch and review video of the OPI Grease collection. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.